Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My name is Mohammad Rehan, and I am lecturer in Dow Institute of Nursing and Midwifery. I have done my bachelor in nursing and master's in biostatistics and epidemiology. Today, we are going to discuss the second lecture. The name of the lecture is Ethics in Research. The objectives for today's lecture will be define ethics, discuss why ethics is important in research, discuss some historical events influencing ethics and research. We will also enlist 10 guidelines from Nuremberg Code of Ethics Research. We will also define basic terminologies of research misconducts. And last, we will explain the protection of human rights in research. Okay, so we are going to start with the definition of ethics. A branch of philosophy, a set of principles of right to conduct. If we merge ethics with research, so research is a public trust that might be ethical, conducted, trustworthy, and socially responsible if the results are to be valuable. Okay. If we talk about the historical events related to ethics in research, so the first misconduct have been done in research is the Nazi trial in 1935 to 1945. In Nazi trial, 23 German Nazi physicians tortured, brutalized, and murdered thousands of victims in the name of research, exposing human bodies to extreme temperature and altitude to see how quickly the human could be euthanized. Another misconduct in research is Tuskegee syphilis study for 40 years by the US Public Health Services to study the natural progression of untreated syphilis in poor rural black men who thought they were receiving free healthcare from the US government. They were never told they had syphilis, nor were they ever treated for it. Over 100 of the infected men die and others suffered from serious syphilis-related condition. Okay, now we are going to discuss 10 guidelines from Nuremberg Code. The first guideline is research participant must voluntarily consent to research participation. The second guideline is research aim should contribute to the good of the society. The third guideline is research must be based on sound theory and prior animal testing. Fourth guideline is research must avoid unnecessary physical and mental suffering. Fifth guideline is no research project can go forward where serious injury or death are potential outcome. Sixth guideline is the degree of risks taken with research participants cannot exceed anticipated benefits of results. Seventh guideline is proper environmental and protection for participants when necessary. Eighth guideline is experiment can be conducted only by scientifically qualified persons. Ninth guideline is human subjects must be allowed to discontinue their participation at any time. 10th guideline is scientists must be prepared to terminate the experiment if there is a cause to believe that continuation will be harmful or result in injury or death. These are the 10th research Nuremberg Code guideline. So these must be fulfilled if you are doing any research in nursing. Okay, these are some terminologies related to research misconduct. The first is coercion. Coercion occurs when an overt threat of harm or an excessive reward is intentionally presented by one person to another so as to obtain compliance participation. Covert data collection is another terminology. Subjects are unaware that research data are being collected. And the third terminology is deception, misinforming the subject for the research purpose. Another terminology is fabrication, making up data or results and reporting them. Another terminology is falsification, manipulating research material or process such that their search is not accurately presented. Plagiarism, owning other ideas. These are the terms related to research misconduct. Vulnerable population in research are old, very young, mentally or physically disabled, institutionalized persons, pregnant women, terminally ill patients. If we talk about the protection of human right in research, so the first term is used in human protection rights are is right to self-determination. Humans should be treated as autonomous agent. If the researchers have informed them about the study, allow them to choose to participate or not participate, allow them to withdraw from the study at any time without penalty. Must inform concerned before starting a research. Participation must know that they are getting involved before they commit, should not be should not be coerced or manipulated in any way to participate, must consent to participate in the study as a participant. What is informed consent? In informed consent, who signed for whom, can language be understand, written or oral informed consent? Uh, it must be addressed before starting a research. These are some other terminologies related to human rights protection. Right to anonymity when data is not linked with the personal references, using IDs for participation, no identity revealing information fraud. Right to confidentiality, keeping the information confidential, not sharing it with unrelated people, keeping the data under lock and key in password protection files. Okay. Or uh, right to fair treatments must be addressed during research, avoid injustice in selection, always keep in mind the beneficence means freedom from harm or exploitation, assessing risk and benefit ratio, high anticipated benefit may be may balance high risks. So integrity is doing right when no one is watching. These are the references. If you have any query, you can email me or you can message me on WhatsApp so I can help and try to solve your query. Thank you so much.